Thank you for calling the ASMR Help Desk. How may I help you today? You have reached our candy ordering line, where you can order all different types of candy. This week's specials are on bulk hard candies. Would you like me to walk you through the specials this week? Excellent. Well, first, we have a special on lemon heads. Now, lemon heads are made by Fore, and they are small lemon candies. And they are yellow. And as the name implies, they are flavored lemon. But they are more sweet than sour. Personally, I am a big fan of lemon heads. They are not like jawbreakers. They are little balls, but they are not. They're about the size of a jawbreaker, but they are not hard like a jawbreaker. They're softer, and you can bite into them, though they are a little hard, but you can bite into them, especially if you have them in your mouth for a little bit. Our special for this week is you can get a 14-pound box of lemon heads, which would last me about a month. I'm just kidding. 2 months. Typically, they are $60 for that much, but we have them on sale for $40. So, that's lemon heads. Now, our next special on hard candies is for the Jawbuster Jawbreakers, also made by Fore. These are small balls. They're colorful, and they essentially are just sweet, and they have different flavors depending on their color. And they're mostly just sweet. They don't have any sour to them. But they are very hard, hence the name Jawbreaker. Now, the Lemonhead didn't note this, but for the Jawbreakers, you get about 50 pieces per pound. And we carry them in 10-pound bags, and typically we sell them for $40 for 10 pounds, but we have them on sale for $30. Our next item is Nerds, another favorite of mine. These are Nerds mini boxes, so those tiny boxes, cardboard boxes of Nerds in various flavors. If you're not familiar, Nerds are tiny little candies that they're little hard candies that are just essentially made entirely of sugar. They are made by the Wonka Candy Company. And just in various flavors like banana, strawberry, grape. Some of them are mixed. They are a personal favorite of mine as well. We carry them in 18-pound boxes, and you get 92. And you get 92 of these. Oh, and I'm sorry, the flavors in this particular assortment is lemonade, wild cherry, and strawberry. Seems we're out of the grape. The Nerds are typically, the 18-pound bag is typically $100. And we have it on sale now for $75, so 25% off. Here's another favorite of mine. These are all favorites of mine, if I'm being honest with myself. This is the Atomic Fireball. These are made by Fore, and these are similar to Jawbreakers. They are small balls of sugar candy that are hard, that are very hard. These would be considered a Jawbreaker type candy. But what sets the Atomic Fireball apart is it is cinnamon flavor, which typically Jawbreakers, the other Jawbreakers we mentioned before, are not cinnamon. They typically don't have a cinnamon flavor. The Atomic Fireball is a cinnamon flavor, but in addition to the cinnamon flavor, the Atomic Fireballs actually have capsaicin in them, which is the chemical that makes peppers spicy, particularly jalapenos and habaneros. Capsaicin is the flavor that makes them spicy. So when you put in a Atomic Fireball, not only do you get the cinnamon spice, but you also get the actual spicy burning of capsaicin. I absolutely love Atomic Fireballs. We carry them in tubs, and it's in 150 count, 3-pound tubs, and you get 150 of them, and they're typically $30. We have them on sale for $25. Our next candy is a 5-pound bag of peppermint twists. These are small, individually wrapped candies that are red and white, and the red is twisted among the white, hence the twist in the name. And they are peppermint flavored, as you would expect. They are about 70 pieces per pound, so in this package you would get 350, around 350. These are the kind that melt in your mouth. They just kind of melt then they're kind of chalky, but in a really good way. These are excellent for after-dinner mints. Typically, these 5-pound bags we sell for $20. These are also on sale for 25% off, and it'll be $15. Okay, here is another one of my favorites, though my personal favorite isn't on sale. But these are root beer barrel candies. Now this one specifically is the IBC brand. I'm personally a fan of Dad's root beer barrels. But we have a 7-pound bag, and it's 60 pieces per pound. Forgive me, I can't do the math right now. But these are tiny little pieces of hard candy that are shaped like a barrel, and they taste like root beer. Some people would dispute that depending on the brand, but that's part of the reason why I like the Dad's old-fashioned root beer, because I do feel it tastes a little bit like Dad's root beer. I'm a fan. In fact, I'm such a fan. I'm going to open this one up, and if you don't mind. So as I said, this is 7 pounds. And typically we sell it for 30. And we have this on sale for 25. Now here's a candy, probably one of the more famous hard candies. One of the only hard candies that tried really hard to be hip, and that's Jolly Ranchers. Jolly Ranchers are small hard candies. They're rectangle shape, and they come in different flavors. This particular assortment has apple, blue raspberry, cherry, grape, and watermelon. We have a 10-pound bag, and they are typically 70 pieces per pound, so this would get you 700 Jolly Ranchers. Typically we sell it for $50, but we have it on sale for 20% off, so it's $40. I personally remember Jolly Rancher candy having commercials all over about how crazy and awesome their flavors were. On the other side of the candy spectrum, we have Butterscotch Buttons candy. These are small, round discs that are a golden yellow, some would call it a golden orange flavor, not flavor, color. And they taste like butterscotch. You typically would find this in the home of your nearest grandmother, or the suit coat pocket of your nearest grandfather. I am a fan of these myself. While they are not one of my favorites, I certainly would take one of these over a Jolly Rancher. Maybe that just speaks more to my advancing age than anything else. We carry them in 6-pound bags, and there are 90 pieces per pound. Typically, we sell it for $25. And again, 20% off. We are selling it for $20. Our next item is Smarties candy. An 8-pound bag of Smarties candy. There's 62 rolls per pound, which would get you 600. That math isn't correct. We need to check. I need to speak with our IT department, or at the very least our copy editing department. They have listed here 62 rolls per pound, which means 620 total. Which, I'm sorry, but 62 times 8 does not come up to 620. I'm going to have to message Jeff. Forgive me. So Smarties are those they're very tiny disc candies. And they come in rolls. They have a kind of a sweet and tart, a hint of tartness to them. They're like wafer candies. They're like Necco wafers for people who actually like flavor. Apologies if you're a fan of Necco wafers. I am not, and we don't carry them, so I don't feel bad saying anything bad about them. Now, we typically sell these for $25, and again, 20% off. We're selling them for $20. Our next item is the Dainty Ginger Cuts Candy. Now, this item is a little bit bigger, and it also is a little bit more expensive due to the difficulty of the ingredients. The Dainty Ginger Cuts Candy is similar to the butterscotch candy. They're little discs of this is like a reddish orange, and they're individually wrapped, and they are made with ginger oil. So they do have that ginger kick to them. Now there are and we only carry them in 30-pound bags, and there are 62 pieces per pound. Now this is telling me 860 total. I'm sorry, I can't read. 1,860 total. I don't have my calculator in front of me, so I cannot do the math. When I message Jeff about the Smarties, I'll mention these. Now, because we have such a large bag, combined with the ginger oil being tan expensive, this is a top-tier candy. It's excellent for after dinner. It's almost like it's got the spice, but it's also got a nice sweet flavor to it. But a 30-pound bag we typically sell for $175. But we do have a sale, as I said. But the sale is a pretty good one on this one. We are selling it for $120. So if you're interested in the ginger candy, then this might be a good time to pick it up. And finally, we have our individually wrapped Jelly Bellies. 20 different flavors. It's a 5-pound bag. Now Jelly Belly, if you do not know, are jelly beans. Tiny little, I wouldn't necessarily call them hard candies, but we lump them in with hard candies, in this sale at least. But they're more chewy than hard, and they come in all different flavors. Here's the flavors list of Jelly Belly. We have blueberry, bubblegum, buttered popcorn, those are one of my favorites, coconut, cotton candy, green apple, juicy pear, lemon lime, sun-kissed lemon, licorice, orange sherbet, peach, pina colada, sizzling cinnamon, strawberry cheesecake, sun-kissed tangerine, toasted marshmallow, tutti frutti, very cherry, and watermelon. Now a 5-pound bag of individually wrapped Jelly Belly is typically sold for $60. And I do apologize it doesn't tell me how many, just because I would imagine somebody would not want to sit there and count that many jelly beans. But we typically sell them for $60, and we have them on sale for $45, which is a really good deal. So, I did want to note that the Jawbreakers, the root beer barrels, IBC root beer barrels, the butterscotch buttons, and the dainty ginger candy. Oh, and the Jelly Belly. All of those are certified kosher as well. I want to make sure you are aware of that. So were you interested in any of those items today? Okay. Okay. I'll put you down for that. Oh, okay. Taking advantage of that sale. I agree, it's a great deal. I would jump at it too, if I had the money. Not to brag, I work here, so I got a lot of these lying around. Okay, well, I see I have your information for your order. Let me go ahead and get your name. Okay, and can you confirm your phone number that you called in? Okay, and your address. Okay, could you spell that? Okay. All right. Okay, I see we have you in the system already. I will go ahead and input this information, and we will charge your card on file. Is the card ending in 5516 still good? It is? Okay. So I'll go ahead and get this invoice sent to you, and go ahead and charge this card. Do you have any other questions before I let you go today? No? Okay. And know that our sales are going to be rotating, so we're going to be having a sale on chocolates in the coming weeks and months. We're also probably going to have a sale on chewy candies, you know, like Cowtails and Charleston Chews, those kinds of things. If you have any other types of candy you'd be interested in picking up, let us know, and we can maybe see about adding them to the rotation. You can let us know by calling us or giving us a comment. And if you did enjoy the sale, please subscribe to our channel so you won't miss any of our upcoming sales. And just thank you so much for calling, and I hope you have a wonderful day. Bye-bye. This show is part of the CIP network, where we inspire creativity one episode at a time.